So I'm reminded on these holidays how the business patterns changed, and it made me think of a story that happened years ago about paying attention to what your last year's numbers were. And I was running a store at a Golden Corral in Calhoun, Georgia, and it's right off the interstate, about an hour north of Atlanta. And I'd having a lot of success. But I was looking back at the last year's numbers, and on this particular day, it went from a normal Sunday of probably $3,500 to all of a sudden like a $7,000 day. And I went back the prior year, and it was the same thing. And I'm thinking, what in the heck has happened on that day? And I went around town. Nobody really knew that there was anything special going on. But I trust the numbers, so I went ahead and I should have dug deeper, but to find out when it happened. But I went ahead and staffed up for a $7,000 day, even though I normally only did about half that, which was everybody I had and somebody I could call in. And went along all day long. It was a Sunday, and we just had a normal Sunday lunch, normal Sunday afternoon. About 5:30, 6 o'clock, I started sending people home because I was burning labor like it was my job. And right about then, the buses started rolling in, and I had probably 8 buses full of guys that were drunk and hungry as hell. And they all came in and ate the biggest steaks and all the salad bar they could eat. And I ended up doing close to $8,000 that day. And I said, what in the hell is this? Well, Golden Corral had a deal where bus drivers got to eat for free on the things. And apparently that year, every Sunday, once a year, they run a race in Atlanta called the Coca 600. And so 8 buses full of these guys come by, and we end up doing like an $8,000 day. And I went, oh my God. So every year, when I see that the Coca-Cola 600 is running, I'm thinking about calling that poor slob up in Calhoun and say, don't send your help on whatever happens. Anyway, look at what's happening this year. Look at what happens Christmas Eve. It's the longer the night goes on and all of our competitors close, we get busier and busier. And don't make that a miserable night for your closers simply because you're busy. Be ready for it. On Christmas Day, you're going to open and get killed for about 30 minutes. Don't open early, or you'll get killed 30 minutes earlier. And then it'll die off a little bit, and then you'll get busy. Hour for hour, most of our drive-ins that's our busiest day of the year. So I hope this helps. Merry Christmas, and y'all have a good one.